All right, guys, we just pulled up. We're here to do this easy peasy house wash, downstreaming 3 sides only. We actually did this house 6 years ago. 6 years ago, and it's so rare that this happened, but 6 years ago, I'm the one who washed it. But there you have it. You guys see how dirty it is. But I will say, I mean, it's been 6 years. Look at that, guys. A lot of grime. We're going to take this house from grime to shine. I'm going to show you guys how we're going to downstreaming. I've been here for a couple minutes. And so, you know, while the buffer tank's filling up, I did my 5 rounds. Oh, look up there, guys. Look at that. Oh, that's really bad right there. I already did my 5 rounds. And I also did the prep work as well. You guys see the red tape everywhere. Taped up all the outlets, the ring camera and whatnot, ready to go. And I had 2 neighbors stop and get flyers from me while I was doing that. So it's that time of the season, guys. Let's get cracking. All right, you guys, make sure that you're practicing proper techniques out there. Remember, when we're downstreaming, you always want to start at a corner, never at the middle of the wall. And you want to sauce it up from ground to gutter. You see that right there? And then I move a little bit, 5 feet, little by little. This house is really dirty. You guys saw from the intro there. This is the second time that I'm washing this house. First one 6 years ago. So I'm excited, man. I love it when I get to do these houses that I've done before, but like way back in the day. Way back in the day. That feels like a lifetime ago. 6 years ago. Oh, and by the way, we always talk about this on Mr. Bubbles channel, how we got this customer. So originally, we got this house originally because of a 5 round. But that house right there, let me show you real quick. That house right there, right where I'm pointing right there. Okay, so that house is one of our yearly customers. He's actually on a schedule for Wednesday, this Wednesday coming up, $2,800 job. And we were there working at that house. And that guy found us because we were in the neighborhood and he saw the truck, the wrap. Talk about that all the time. And when we were doing that house, our team, we did the 5 round and we ended up picking up like, I don't know, 6, 7 houses here in a cul-de-sac, and I just happened to be the one that did this one. But that's how we got this person originally. But I just found out that that's not the owner that's there now. Okay, guys, so here you go, putting my shooter tip. You guys saw how I went as far as I could possibly go with my fan tip, which was about 25 feet maybe. And then today's like super windy. I think you guys can tell. But anyway, so the homeowner that is here now is not the homeowner that hired us. It's a different homeowner. I guess he sold the house since then. Maybe that's why he had hired us then. And the person that is here now, they found us through Google. GMB. I talk about this all the time. Oh, as a matter of fact, make sure that you guys sign up for my class that I got coming up on Wednesday. GMB Mastermind class. We're going to teach you, do a full tutorial for you. He says that he's just put on there, you know, pressure washing near me, and my name came right up. And that's what you want to do with your GMB. GMB standing for Google My Business. And I'll put the link to that in the description of this video for you guys, so you guys can check that out. So you see how I'm reaching all the way up? I'm going to give you guys a technique here. Whenever it's raining, whenever it's, the wind's blowing like this, just go closer to the house. You see how close? Guys, like I'm within 8 inches of the wall and I'm reaching all the way up to the eaves, no problem. And then as I go further away, you see how the wind takes my solution a little bit there, but that's okay. We're going to get closer here. Touch up this end right there, and then we're going to let our solution sit for a little bit, because remember, we have a dwell time when we're talking about, you know, downstreaming or soft washing as well. You have a downtime. I'm sorry, not downtime, guys. Dwell time. You know, where the solution marinates for a little bit, does what it do. We're going to let that sit for a couple minutes. And then I automatically change over to my fan tip so we can hit this next wall coming up. And just like that, rinse and repeat. Remember, ground to gutter. Ground to gutter. So that's kind of exciting. You know, now this homeowner says he bought the house in 2021. And now he's going to be calling us, you know, next couple of years. And when I did the 5 rounds here, I think it was those 2 neighbors came out. They were in their cars when they came out. I'm not sure. I know one guy came out of that house over there. I'm not sure where the other one came out of. Oh, let's get up here, guys. By the way, this is not my first house wash of the season. We probably done, man, I would say over 100 around there. Since the season started, I just been super busy. And you guys seen from my, my other videos, I was sick. I was really sick, guys. I had the flu real bad. But my guys, they've been out here killing it, guys. And recently I helped them do a big, what is that thing called? Gas station job. One of our big commercial accounts. The guy's a builder, and this particular company, this building company, all they do is build gas stations. And then we come up and we do the post-construction cleaning, as they call it. One of our biggest contracts we do. Sometimes 2, 3 a month for them. But depends on their schedule and stuff. But anyway, they just built a massive gas station here in our area. And my guys just finished that up a couple days ago. And today's Saturday. I am the only one, as you guys well know. Look at that, guys. Look how windy it is. I mean, my solution's going about maybe 12 feet. Boop, making a left. So what do? I go close to the wall like this. Look at that. Hardly any wind up there. Just like that. Ooh. Right there, guys. Right there. Remember, ground to gutter. Let's change over to our shooter tip. You see how all the vehicles are wrapped. That's very important. Wrap all your vehicles, guys. Hit the fascia board. Real good right there. Oh, man. That's really dirty right up there. I'm sorry if you got a little bit of sauce there on the camera. Hopefully you guys can see okay. That spot right there is probably the worst of all the spots. But yeah, we continue to rock it. This year, my goal, guys, by the way, I want to make a lot of content in the field for you guys, you know, because you guys can get out there and you'll know certain techniques that the professionals use. You know, like, for example, that's a technique right here, right? Getting closer, like I was telling you. Look at that. Bam. Just like that, guys. You guys don't mind a little bit of solution on the camera, on the lens, right? Man, this is the pressure washing industry. That's what we do. And remember, while all of this is happening right here, guys, that side right there is marinating. That solution is dwelling, killing all of that bacteria. This guy's got a lot. He's got algae, a little bit of mold, got some black and green algae. Ooh, right there. Right there. Right there. We'll touch up the fascia board up there. The downspouts, the outside part of the gutter. Just like that. And remember, you know, when you guys are out there practicing good techniques, you know, you're going to be able to become a master because, you know, it's not just about doing something. It's about doing it the right way. Oh, that's pretty good right there. Again, change to my fan tip, just like so. Let's go and do this side here. The job here, by the way, is, we charged $350. We had told him $475 for the whole house, but he's got something. I can't remember what it was. She told me, she being the office manager, he's got something going on back there. He didn't want it done. So it's fine. So remember, we start at a corner. We start with our fan tip. We work our way up. That right there, guys, as you see, everything's taped up. That's the Verizon box, and you got an outlet right there. And one of the techniques I want you guys to practice is not actually two techniques, guys. I want you to practice not turning the wand off when you switch from hand to hand. You guys see that? How I do that right there? Just like that. Look at that. Okay. You want to do that. You want to practice that, keeping the gun on at all times. This is going to help you become very efficient out there in the field. So you see how I went from one side all the way to the other side? Just like that. I'm going to show you this technique again. Look, we'll go through just like this. Look. See how I switch it and I don't turn the gun off. I want you guys to practice that out in the field. It's going to help you save about 5 minutes of time off your wash easily. Right there. Just like that. And then the other thing is, I want you guys to practice not switching the tips all the time. If you notice, I go with my fan tip as far as I can take it. And then once I can't, you know, I've reached as far as I can, that's when I switch to my shooter tip. So those are common mistakes that new guys, they make all the time, where they're constantly switching their tips a bunch of times, you know, 8, 9, 10, 12 times in one wall. And you guys see me here. I do it maybe 2, 3 times, maybe. But the goal is to switch the tip only once on each side. Next time I'm switching tip, I'm going to switch over to my shooter tip. And that's it. Now let's see how far we can go up. Like that. And then we're going to switch over to the shooter tip. Just like that. And you guys see, I never really turned off the gun. You see that? Washing the whole time. Now we'll switch over to our shooter tip right there. And bam. Just like that. Yeah, a lot of videos, guys. We've actually, man, I don't know what it is. We've been pretty busy. Month of February was dead for us because our shop fell apart. We had a massive snowstorm, like massive, 2 feet of snow. No, it was like 1.5 feet of snow in my shop, and a tree fell down and knocked our shop out. We recently got everything up back and running again. And so it's been hectic. Well, no, it's been about 2 weeks since we got everything up and running. And then as soon as we did, I mean, we've been so booked with a lot of real estate jobs and what is that thing called? House flippers and commercial and residential. And guys, be prepared for 2025. It's no joke. I mean, me here, and we're a week into March. We're already seeing a 20% increase in sales from last year. Like I'm breaking, not last year was kind of like a down year, election year and all that, but we're at 20% ahead of our best March ever in terms of sales, right? So like we're going to beat our best March ever by probably 20%. In week 1, just under the books, like I said, we're tracking it week to week, our numbers. And it's looking pretty legit, guys. Looking pretty good. So you guys saw how, like, I never turned the gun off. Now I'm hitting the fascia board all the way up there. We'll let this marinate a little bit. And also remember, guys, house wash is divided up into basically 3 parts, right? So right now, we're doing phase 1, which is the sauce. That's what you guys see me doing. We're going to let that marinate for a little bit, kill all that bacteria. And then phase number 2 is we're going to do spot treating. That's what we're doing right now. And then finally in phase number 3, we're going to rinse. So sauce, spot treat, and then rinse with water. Rinse everything out. So by the time you're done with the job, the walls, the trees, the plants, everything is going to be chemical free. This wall here doesn't need anything else. Done. Okay, you guys remember that spot up there, how green it was? Now it's brown. So now I'm going to spot treat it a little bit. It needs a little bit more sauce on there. And then right there behind the downspout, that windowsill up there is looking kind of funky as well. Right there, a little bit of mold growing on that piece of wood right there. And a little bit of brown spot right there, right where I'm shooting right there. Let's go up a little bit because of the wind. Hit that spot right there. There you go. You see that right there? No ladder. For you guys that are, you've never seen a house wash done professionally. We have ladders on our truck, as you can see. I have a 32-foot ladder and a 24-foot ladder. But we mainly use them for roof washing and gutter cleaning. I mean, guys, it's been, I don't even know. When was the last time I needed to bust out my ladder for a house wash? So look at this well now, guys. You see it? 98% clean. This is what the spot treatment is all about right here. All I'm doing again is I'm not hitting this whole wall again. I'm just hitting certain spots that still kind of look kind of funky a little bit. And there's like 2 or 3 right there. Ooh, there's one right there. No, you guys can't see that too well. But, man, it's going to look spotless at the end. We're going to take this from grime to shine, as we say all the time here on the channel. And by the way, it's a great thing to say to customers when they ask you, when you give a price and they say to you, oh, does that include the whole house? One of the things you can say is, yes, ma'am, from ground to gutter. We're going to clean your house from ground to gutter. Just like how we downstream from ground to gutter. There you go. There's one spot up there because it's so windy. You can't, it's not really that bad. And I just hit it, so it's going to get cleaned up real good. But it's right up there. There's like 2 or 3 little spots. Let's hit it either way from close. Like that, really close. Look at that. There you go. Let's see if that got a little bit better. Oh, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. There you have it, guys. We finished. We're 100% done with 2 phases. You guys saw phase 1, the sauce phase, phase 2, spot treating. There's nothing left on this wall. Now the only thing left is we're going to rinse. And in order to do that, let me show you how we're going to do that here, Mr. Bubbles. Guys, quick announcement. I've created a digital product called Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box. Check this out. Okay, so the Mr. Bubbles Business in a Box is actually a thumb drive that we're going to send to you guys to your physical address. And when you get this thumb drive, you're going to see a folder that's called Box in it. And then when you open it, you're going to see all of these files right here, guys, all of these folders. And guys, this thing has over 500 files, anything and everything I've ever created from my business. So all of the blueprints, training modules, documents, all of the things that you guys constantly email me about, your pricing PDF, your for example, your marketing blueprints, anything that you could need for your business is in here. That's why we call it a business in a box. One of the things that I really like about this is, guys, check out all of these pictures. So you have a total of 300 before and after pictures that you guys can add to your website and your Facebook and your Google My Business. And check this out. So there's a folder called Google SEO. And the pictures already have the SEO words in them. And this one photo right here has over 300. This specific folder has 190 pictures, but all in all, it's over 300 pictures. Look at some of these pictures, guys. Amazing before and afters pictures for you guys to be able to add to all of your social medias and whatnot. This is going to help you get a lot of customers. And of course, your edible postcards are on here. And then finally, you got training videos on here as well, guys. Like, for example, the video on how to optimize your Google My Business, the Mr. Bubbles. You got several videos. So they're like training modules. You got all the PDFs. The bottom line, guys, is this. This is going to help you
with your business. So don't miss out. Make sure that you email us so you can get your business in a box today.
In order to get your business in a box, you just got to hit the link in the description of this video. And I say this all the time on the channel, guys. The more you know, the more you grow. That's how come I decided to create this business in a box, because it has everything in there you need to be able to grow your business. And I really, really believe that this is going to be a game changer for you. Guys, you do not want to miss out on this one. We're going to take our siphon tube. The siphon tube is what actually draws the soap. And we're literally just going to put that in the water. That's the house right there. Wednesday schedule. That. The reason why we do it that way, guys, is number one, we're guaranteeing ourselves that we're getting nothing but water out of our tip. And number two, this is how we rinse out our chemical injector. If you do not rinse out your chemical injector, that thing's going to last, I don't know, a couple weeks, maybe less, maybe even less than that. Let's let this sit a little bit, because we got about 30 seconds of soap in our line. And we just want to make 100% certain, because there was one spot up here, kind of iffy. Nah, it's gone. It's up there by that windowsill up there. Gone. It's all gone. Look at that, guys. There's not one green or brown spot anywhere. 100% gone. I still have a little bit of soap on my line. So let me go ahead and we're going to hit the top here again with a little bit of solution, because it's going to take about 30 seconds. Important for you guys to know that, because you don't want to be hitting plants with that. This is all still solution, not water yet, because you got solution in 200 feet of line. There you go. And we have to rinse the plants, because like I said, you know, when you finish a house wash, you want the house, the windows, and the plants to be chemical free, guys. Chemical free. Look at that. No soap. You see that? No bubbles. That's why we're called Mr. Bubbles. No bubbles. No surfactant. Now nothing but water. Look at that. Fan tip water. Just like that. I just wanted to hit a couple spots here. Down low while we work the last of the solution out. All right, there we go. So nothing but water now. So I'm going to teach you guys this. When you're rinsing, right, you're doing the opposite of the soap phase. You're going to rinse from top to bottom. So when you start, the sauce phase is from ground to gutter. And then the rinse phase is from gutter to ground. Just like that. All right. Remember, solution, no solution on a house at all. So, you know, when you guys email me, some of you guys, and you're like, oh, Mr. Bubbles, I went to this house and I washed it and it looked good. Then the customer called, there's all these streaks, because you left solution on a house. It's that simple. You didn't rinse it enough. Now, for us, it helps a lot. You know, we got a 10-gallon-a-minute machine. I mean, this is, you probably can't even tell too much on video. Tremendous amount of water that's coming out of that machine. But you see how windy it is, guys? Look. I mean, it's going about 12 feet and turning wide right. So you see, and I love it when this happens, because I love teaching you guys how to overcome obstacles, you know, because it's easy to show you guys all the good stuff. But, you know, you're going to run into windy days out there. And by the way, guys, today's 42 degrees outside. Okay? 42 degrees for you guys that's down in a panhandle in Texas and your Floridas and whatnot. Like, it's buck cold out here. Buck cold. I got like 4 layers on right now. Four layers on. Man, guys, I'm feeling good, man, after being sick. So long. We were kind of worried there for a little bit, you know, that I was going to have to be hospitalized, because I was almost certain that I was developing, you know, into pneumonia. But the last couple, like 3 days, it took a good turn. And bam, now I am up and running. Ready to go. Ready to go. All right, let's rinse. We're gonna rinse the front last. I always like to end in the front, you know, because you're close to the truck. But since we got our, what's that called, a shooter tip, we'll just hit it a little bit, and then we'll do a really good rinse here when we come through. Really good rinse. Take good care of the new customer here because, you know, he found us through Google and stuff, but it's ironic. You know, by the way, because I've been around for so long, I think there's been about 6 houses where we're like 4 or 5 different people deep into, you know, different owner because we're in a, what is that thing called, military sort of area, and people move every couple of years. There's one house in particular, between me and my crew, we've washed it 6 times, 6 different owners since, you know, since we've been in business. So you guys see that right there, right? Just hitting a couple spots that still look kind of funky. And it's not bacteria that's dead there. It's dead, like leftover of the bacteria that I'm just rinsing a little bit. That's all it is. So now here we go. Remember, top to bottom with the rinse, because it's taking all of that water in, you know, because of gravity, it's just coming down. You guys see it right there. In Windows, we put 5 seconds. Like literally, you just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Amount of water on each window. Obviously, if you guys have, you know, 2 or 3 GPM machines, you know, it's gonna take you more time. I'm using right now a Honda 690 8 GPM machine, 8 gallons a minute. So you guys see that, so much water. And again, the water's taking all of that soap, guys, with gravity going straight down. And you see there, most houses, like within 3 or 4 inches, or let's say even 6 inches away from the house is nothing but weeds. So that's not going to damage anything there. You guys see this, this wall here is absolutely spotless. Nothing on it. Let's rinse these bushes a little bit. It's okay to get solution on plants. You guys see how windy it is. You're not going to be able to ever avoid that, right? No matter how much you try. The important part is not to leave the chemical on the plant. And a lot of you guys, you know, ask me about pre-rinsing. You don't need to pre-rinse because the solution's still going to get on it. The only time I pre-rinse, guys, is if I'm doing a roof wash and soft washing, like something where I got to use a strong solution. You know, the solution I'm using here in this house, downstreaming, it's a 50-50 mix, yes. But by the time it goes through my pump, my machine, and down my line, it's being diluted down. That 50-50 mix, 6% solution, being diluted down to like a 0.9, 0.1. You know, it's going to be between like a, depending on the strength of the chemical, because, you know, chemical loses strength over time. But it's going to be between like a 0.9 to a 1.2, 1.3, around there. Right? There you have it. So it's not very strong chemical, is my point. But when you're soft washing, you know, like let's say this was a stucco house that was really dirty, and, you know, I needed to use 3.5% on it. There's a B mud hut like that. I needed to use like a 3.5% on it, then I would have done a quick rinse of the plants, because that's strong enough, you know, to kill the plants almost right away. Like it'll dry up the leaves almost right away. Man, wow, it's windy. Really windy. If you guys see this, I usually put about 15 seconds of water on each plant. You see that? And again, guys, remember, if you have machines that are, you know, 3, 4 GPMs, you're going to have to put more water. You guys see there on the video, I mean, that's a tremendous amount of water that's rinsing. So I'm not watering the plants. I'm rinsing the chemical off of the leaves, essentially. That's what's important there. And also, I have a list of plants that are very finicky, and these are not on there. Boxwoods, any sort of evergreen, your arborvitaes, are these right here, cypresses, boxwoods, hollies, You know, you got to be careful with plants like azaleas. Of course, when I pulled up, I took a picture of that right there. That's why I didn't move it. You guys see it like right there. That's a dead rose bush in there. And, you know, I pointed it out to the homeowner. You always want to do that, guys. Point stuff out to the homeowner that you see that is broken or damaged. You know what I mean? So they don't blame me. Then I'm going to talk to him about doing this driveway and walkway. Because look how nasty that is. I'll sell that. Of course, I didn't have time today, right now, to do that. Because I'm actually going to a wedding here in the next, we're leaving in about an hour and a half. So I just came out here just to do this easy peasy one for you guys. You guys see that right there? This wall right here, wow. I'll put up some before and after pictures that I took. You guys saw there from the intro, though, how dirty it was. Let's see if I remember to put some before and after pictures for you guys. You see how the plants here got tremendous amount of water. And again, I'm dealing with evergreens that are already very acidic. Now let's hit up there a little bit. Those windows, didn't put a lot of water on them. So I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I saw that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming close because it's getting windy a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For you guys that are getting a lot of soap in your window, and it's like real soapy, you're probably doing your solution wrong. Too much surfactant. And then the other thing is you're probably not rinsing properly. Because you see there's no soap anywhere here. I'm not leaving any soap anywhere. Switch back to my fan tip and touch up the bottom here. And that's it. So I don't even know how long it took, but this job couldn't have taken more than 20 minutes, 25 minutes. And I've been coaching you guys, which if I would have been by myself, I would have just blown through this already. I'd probably already be rolling up my hoses on my way out. There you have it. Let's touch this up a little bit here. I see a little bit of what is it called? Leaves here from this 𝐅𝐵𝐿𝐼. There you go. Ooh. There you go. There you go. That looks pretty good. Mud hut. Damn. There you have it, guys. Make sure you sign up for GMB class that I got coming up on Wednesday. It's going to be the last one. Very last one I'm ever going to do because I just do not have any kind of time like that to be doing that anymore. It's fun while I did it, though. And for those that of you who did jump on and learn, man, you got a lesson on that stuff, man, that you can't find anywhere else on YouTube. So make sure you take advantage of the opportunity. Wow. It lasts, guys. And there you have it. I really appreciate. Oh, no, look, a little bit right there. Bam. There you have it, guys. 100%. I really appreciate you guys watching the channel, pushing the content out there. You know, stay tuned to the channel because we're going to be putting out some more content here. A lot of wash type videos this year. We're going to be focusing a lot more on this year for you guys on soft washing, roof washing, fence cleaning, and roof washing. So stay tuned to the channel always. Help us out by sharing the videos, posting them on Facebook and stuff. Also, guys, email me. I got some great resources for you to help you grow your business. But yeah, thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bubbles out.